Everyone.
Good afternoon, sir.
I welcome you all in today's class of English Oral Communication Skills.
Thank you, sir. You also
And I
welcome.
especially welcome all those viewers who are watching our videos on YouTube channel. Let us talk about lesson number 46, which is
Part of the story 2.
parts of a story 2.
2.
Parts of a story 2. Had we discussed about lesson number 45, which was parts of a story 1.
Yes, sir.
Now, can we talk about the parts of a story?
Sir, there are 5 different parts of a story.
Right.
The first one is title. It is the name of the story.
Yes.
Second, the setting where the story is taking place. Third, the characters.
Good.
And problem, resolution, and ending.
Very good. Let's clap for Ritik. Well done, Ritik. And in this lesson, we have to learn 2 things. There are 2 learning objectives of this lesson number 46, which are, as number 1 is, you will learn to identify important parts of a story. The important parts of a story. And number 2 is, you will be able to converse about the story, retell, relate, and reflect. Reflect. The procedures are, let us divide ourselves into 4 groups. The first group will talk about the story, about a story. Group 2 talks about the characters in the story. Means group 2 has to find out the characters in the story. Group 3 talks about the settings of the story. Group 4 talks about the problem and its solution. Right? In the next round, group 2 tells the story. In the next round,
Yes, sir.
Group 2 tells the story, and group 3 talks about the characters in the story. Right? Group 4 talks about the setting of the story,
Yes.
and group 1 talks about the problem and its solution. Group 3. Repeat the activity till all groups have played all roles. Right?
Yes.
And then, so first we do this activity, then we can talk more things.
Yes.
So I invite group 1 to perform its part here on the stage. Let us clap for the leader of the first group, Mr. Ritik Sharma. Mr. Sharma, please, I welcome you.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, dear.
Good afternoon, sir. I am Ritik Sharma, and today I am here to tell a story which is related on the ant and the dove. There is an ant and the dove which lives in the forest.
Ant
and dove. Dove is like a duck which lives in water.
Water.
Yes. They both live in the forest. In the time of rainy season, there is too much rain, and there is also a flood in the river, and the ant suddenly falls into the river and flowing down, and he is in danger. When the dove see this, he helps the ant by falling down a leaf in the river, and he sits, and then the ant sits on the leaf and saves his life. And after saving his life, the ant see that there is also a hunter aiming at the dove.
There is also a
hunter,
okay.
which is aiming
Hunter.
at, yes, sir.
Who hunts the duck?
Yes, who is aiming at the duck to kill him. Then ants help him by biting into the leg of hunter. The moral of the story is that we should help other people without any greed.
Other people.
Other people without any greed. Thank you.
Very good, Ritik. But, my dear friend, I would like to have the repetition of this story so that we can understand much.
Yeah, and slowly. Don't make a bullet train.
Yes, there is an ant.
There is an ant.
And
There is an ant and a dove.
An ant,
Yes,
spelling
A-N-T.
ant.
cheating,
And-
like a cheating.
Ant.
Yes, yes.
There was an ant. There was an ant.
And
Speak.
there was an ant
Good.
and a dove which lives in a forest. In
Who
the time
lived? Who?
lived in the forest.
Forest.
In the time of monsoon season, there is too much rain, and the ant suddenly falls into the river, and he is flowing down. He is in danger. So the dove, when see this, he helps the ant by falling down a leaf into the river, and then ant saves his life by sitting on the leaf, and he went back to the shore. And when after saving his life, ant see that there is also a hunter which is aiming at the dove by his gun. Then ant suddenly goes to the leg of the hunter and bite at the leg, and he is not able to
Okay.
hunt the duck, and his aim is disabled to shoot the dove. So he also saves the life of dove by doing this activity. So the moral of the story is that we should help other people without any greed. If we think that the other people will help us, then we will not good.
Yeah.
We should help others. Thank
And
you.
we should feel gratitude.
Yes.
Like tit for tat.
We should be gratitude
Yes, tit for
towards.
tat. Sagar is saying good. If we help other, then other people will also help us. Thank you very much.
Oh, so you must be there. Now,
As my task is completed, so I invite Mr. Sagar Goswami to complete his task.
the
Thank you.
second group.
Yes, second group. Sagar will tell you about the problems and the characters of the story which I tell you in this story.
And who is Sagar?
Sagar is the head of second group.
He is the representative of
Yes,
second.
he is the
So
representative.
let us invite Mr. Sagar Goswami on the stage.
Sagar, come on the stage.
Good afternoon, all of you.
Good afternoon. Yeah.
I am Sagar Goswami,
Good.
and today I am presenting here the story of duck and ant, and I am presenting what's the problem and the character in this story. So first problem in this story, the ant fall down in the water, and the second problem is that hunter hunts in the duck on the duck. So the character in this story, hunter, a duck, and a ant. So I invite.
And what are the solutions in this story? You talked about the problems. Now you talk about the solutions in this story.
So solution, ant fall down in the river, then a duck
Saves his life.
Saved his life. His
save
life.
his life, and
The ant's life.
yes sir.
Okay. And later on,
Later on the ants save the duck's life.
saved the life of duck. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So I invite the third group.
What is third group's task? To talk
Setting.
about
To tell about the
setting
setting.
and the story. And
Ending.
the ending of the story.
I invite the third group, and the third group task is setting and ending in this story.
Ending. And who is the representative of group 3? Group 3rd?
Sadhana.
Mrs. Jha. Mrs. Sadhana Jha.
Mrs. Sadhana Jha.
So you invite her on the stage. You invite her on the stage.
Pause करने का ना. Mrs. Sadhana Jha in this stage. Thank you so much.
Okay, very good. Please clap for Mr. Goswami. Well done. Yes.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
I am Sadhana Jha.
Okay.
I am here to present story Dog and Ant. Ant story is about setting and ending.
So you are talking about the setting of the story
Yes.
and the ending of the story.
Setting and ending in this
The
story.
ending of the story.
Of the story.
Okay.
Setting is place. Setting place. Is
What do we mean by the setting of a story?
Setting of the story to take a place.
Where the story takes place.
Takes a place, and stories place are forest and river, and ending is happy ending this story.
So my dear students, now you have to talk about your favorite movie, where you have to describe its title, its background, its setting, characters, the problem, the solution, and ending. And each student chooses a character, not actor, from the movie and share what he or she thinks about that character and what the other characters in the movie think of her. Bring out the diversity of perspectives about the same person and how relationships sometimes color our views of people. So I welcome now, first of all, Mr. Goswami on the stage to talk about his favorite movie. Let us welcome Mr. Goswami. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
I am Sagar Goswami. Today I am saying my favorite story. So my favorite story Dhadkan.
Is Dharkan.
Is Dhadkan.
My favorite movie's name is Dharkan.
My favorite movie name is Dhadkan because I like this movie because this movie song is too much.
There are many songs in this movie. There are many songs in this movie.
There are many songs in this movie, and this movie character. This movie is many characters, but the main character
It has many characters.
It has many characters, and I am telling only this character. He is main character in this story.
You are talking about the main characters of this
Yeah,
story.
yes, sir.
Who are the main characters of this story?
Mr. Akshay Kumar and Mr. Sunil Shetty and Miss Shilpa Shetty. Mrs. Shilpa Shetty.
Shilpa
Sorry.
Shetty. Okay.
Because I forget Shilpa Shetty is married, so I tell
Whether
you.
she is married or unmarried.
Yeah, she is married.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So she has become now Mrs.
Yes, sir.
If the lady is married,
Yeah.
we put the title Mrs. before her name.
Mrs.
Yes.
And she unmarried, then
Miss.
Miss. So I am telling a small song in this story.
Okay. Does it start from a song only?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
तेरी राहों से तेरी बाहों से यूं न जाऊंगा मैं, ये इरादा है मेरा वादा है, लौट आऊंगा मैं, कदमों में जहाँ ये रख दूं, मेरा इंतजार कर लो, इतना बेकरार हूँ मैं, खुद को बेकरार कर लो, मेरी धड़कनों को समझो, तुम भी मुझसे प्यार कर लो.
Very good. Please clap for Mr. Sagar Goswami and proceed further.
Okay. So I don't understand what I am saying. I am feeling very sweating.
Okay, okay. Now you can proceed in this story.
So finally I am saying the problem in this story. Two lovers only love in only one girl. Firstly, Mr. Sunil Shetty loves Shilpa Shetty, and Shilpa Shetty's father meet Sunil Shetty, and Shilpa Shetty's father know Sunil Shetty's poor man. He
will not able to get his daughter happier.
So he think and he decided Shilpa Shetty is married a rich man. So he found Mr. Akshay Kumar, and then he get the married.
What is the name of Akshay Kumar in that movie?
Mr. Akshay Kumar.
Yes, Mr. Akshay Kumar in that movie.
Ram.
Okay.
Good.
And
Pace your speech. Give a speed to it.
okay. I am telling ending. This movie's ending is very sad because Sunil Shetty not get Shilpa Shetty, and Akshay Kumar get his marriage. So this movie is sad ending.
Very good, Sagar. Now
Thank
you very much, Sagar. No, yes.
Thank you so much, and I invited Mrs.
Sadhana Jha.
Sadhana Jha.
Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon. Good
I am
afternoon.
Sadhana Jha. I am here to present my favorite movie.
Okay.
My favorite movie name is Bajrangi Bhaijaan.
Bajrangi Bhaijaan.
Bajrangi Bhaijaan is a little girl. She is coming in Delhi because she cannot speak well because she has problem and she was gone to Pakistan, and she is left in India. and his mother is gone to Pakistan, and
Her mother
is
Pakistan.
Pakistan,
Okay.
and little girl his take Salman Khan.
Mr. Salman Khan.
Mr. Salman Khan. His name is Bajrangi. His care to his care to little girl, and
He takes care. He takes care of that little girl.
Little girl, and he's gone to our home, and he's find his family member, and he's very many problems created, and he's gone to Pakistan in border. In a border, he's crossed.
Okay.
And he's met her mother, and then last story and last ending, and he's arrested in Pakistani's military force, and then and girl
He was arrested by the Pakistani force.
yes, and little girl his last time he's speak in Bajrangi Bhaijaan.
Okay, very
Yeah.
good. So you mean to say how many characters are there in this movie?
This movie's character is Salman Khan.
Mr. Salman Khan.
Mr. Salman Khan, and little girl is named Muni, and actress Kareena Kapoor, Mrs. Kareena Kapoor.
Mrs. Kareena Kapoor.
Thank you.
And what is the setting of the story?
Setting is story in India's in Delhi, Delhi place, and Pakistan.
Okay. And how is the ending of the story?
Ending is
Happy ending, sad ending, or
happy ending. Happy ending. India and Pakistan people are very happy, and they are happy ending.
So,
Thank you.
okay, thank you very much, Sadhana. Please clap for Sadhana. And now it's your turn, Mr. Sharma. So now I invite Mr. Sharma. Yes. So, Mr. Sharma, please come on the stage to speak about your movie. Please welcome Mr. Sharma.
Good afternoon, all of you.
Good
I am
afternoon.
Nitik Sharma, and I am here to tell about my favorite movie. My favorite movie is 3 Idiots, and I like this movie.
3 Idiots or 3 Idiot?
3 Idiots.
Okay.
Yes, sir. The main characters in this film are Mr. Amir Khan and Farhan Qureshi and Mrs. Kareena Kapoor, and there are too many characters. The problem in this film is that the children which are not interested in the engineering are compelled by their parents to do engineering. They don't have any interest in engineering, so they are not able to study it properly. And the setting of this film is Delhi IIT College. Delhi IIT College, where they study in their engineering degree, and there is also a happy ending, because at the end of the movie all 3 heroes get their job, and in this movie it is tell to the young youths that we should do our work with our heart and our favorite work. We should not do study with the compulsion of our parent, and we should also choose a subject in which we have interest. Thanks, sir.
Very good, Mr. Sharma. Thank you very much, Mr. Sharma. Now, my dear friends, in this way we have completed lesson number 46, which is parts of a story 2. And now we have done our book 1. From tomorrow onwards, we will start book 2, where we will talk about lesson number 48, which is learning contract 2, So I request you all to bring your book 2 from tomorrow onwards, so that we can continue our book 2. Lesson number 47 is your test, that is internal evaluation. So I will take your evaluation in the classroom.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So thank you very much for coming in today's class of English Oral Communication Skills.